Yeah, let's get some pictures of this because people like this. I'll get it down close here. This is a virtually no wind paraglider. There's just enough of a breeze today to fill the parachute. But the problem is, if you can't fly against the wind, it's gone. I've chased this thing many a mile before. Not 1 mile at a time, but miles altogether. But you can see how hard it is to fly when you got it where you want it. Right now it wants to go in a counterclockwise direction. And I got it trimmed all the way to the right. Next time I fly it, it'll probably be the other way. But it'll still go right. Basically, you fly it with the throttle and right and left, and that's it. Now, this will fly for a long time. I just flew my Radian Pro for about 20 minutes on this battery, and I put it in this. Probably fly it another 15 or 20 minutes in this. Don't get to fly this very often because it's so windy around here. Now just pull back on the throttle. That'll make it come back down. Or if you want to come down in a hurry, we do the death spiral, and I'll show you that here. It's like this. And you can lose a lot of altitude quick that way because you're dumping the wind out of the parachute. Sometimes when we get up in that thermal, that's the only way we can get down, is just do the death spiral. This particular paraglider Sky Surfer is like 12 or 13 years old. And the parachute is in super good shape. The gondola I have converted over to brushless and 2.4 radio. And I've been through many motors, but this one seems to be the best. Because this was a brushed and gear driven motor before, the place where the motor was not in the center of the circle where the propeller is. So I just glued with epoxy, 10-minute epoxy, glued a piece of plywood on it, and then screwed the motor right to that. There's plenty of room for an small orange receiver and a 2200 3-cell. The 2200 3-cell fly this thing for a long time. Have a lot of fun with these. Now I have the Hobby King one that has the kind of a metal foil parachute, and when it flies well, but it is nothing as good as this one. If they would completely recreate this one, this would be a real saleable item. The Sky Surfer. When this was brand new, it was over $100. See, I pulled back on the throttle. It didn't really lose a lot of altitude. Hardest thing with this is launching it and keeping the lines from getting all tangled up. It will not land without rolling, and that's when you want to make sure that the throttle is completely off when you land, because that propeller just wrap right around those lines real easy. This is one of my favorite things to fly. I sit in a chair here. When Fred and I were flying these together, it was just a hoot. We'd come out here and do nothing but this. Another one of Uncle Deke's RC Adventures, the Sky Surfer. Not bad. That's as good a landing as you're going to get out of that.